morning, everyone. I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell. It is Favorite Friday anime um edition episode 24, and today's anime is Black Clover. So, Black Clover follows Asta and his best friend Yuno. Mainly Asta, but we see Yuno from time to time. They're orphans. They grew up in a little village. I think it was called Hodge. Um, in this orphanage, and everyone in this world has magic except for Asta. There might be a couple of people that don't have magic like him, but for the most part, everybody has magic, even if it's like a little bit. Some people have a big abundance. The people who have the most are typically nobility and royalty. They have a lot of power. So the way it starts is we see us and has like this immense wind air ability, like his magic. Asa doesn't have any, so he trains his body really, really well. Very athletic. What do they call him? I think they call him like muscle runt. Something like that, because he's like very muscular but short. Anyways, I can't remember if it's 15 or 16, at what age you can go to this place. A lot of kids go. It's like a certain time of year. And it's like has so many grimoires and they float down to you. Like they recognize their person, their master, but for whatever reason, Asta doesn't get his, and we're like, of course, he doesn't have magic, he doesn't get his. On the other hand, gets the 4-leaf clover, which is really, really rare. It'll only work for him though. So, yeah. That's how the grimoires work. They only work for their masters. Other people can't take them and use them. Like, you can take it from a person, but you won't be able to use it. So, because he has a 4-leaf clover, and they think he's not worthy because they're like, you're just an orphan, you don't deserve it. There's people that try to take it from him, and Asa comes to his rescue, and he does his best to, like, defend, but he's going against people that have magic. He doesn't have any, so this book, like wrecks this building to get to Asa, this grimoire. And it's a 5-leaf clover, and they say in the 5-leaf clover lives a demon or a devil. I can't remember which term they use, but he like grabs this big sword, and yeah, if I remember correctly, because he ends up getting 2 swords, but I don't know if that's the one that drains you of magic. He doesn't have any, so it doesn't do anything to him. Or if it's the new sword, one of them drains you of magic. They are both hard to wield. It's like only Asa can wield the swords. But it helps like cut through magic. And he might have used it to like throw magic back at people, but it's incredibly heavy, so some people, when they try and hold it, they almost fall down because it's so heavy. But he's been working out his whole life basically, so it's like he was working to this goal that he didn't even know was gonna be it. And because he has a grimoire, he trains and trains, and then they go and they I guess try out to be a magic knight. I can't remember how many different like I can't remember if it's like 6 or 8. It might be 8. Don't come at me if I'm wrong, if it's like ends up being 10, but there's like different squats. It's less than on Bleach. I know that. It's less than 13. I just can't remember the number. I want to say it's 8. Don't come at me if I'm wrong. Okay. So, anyways, they're there and they start like getting people out, like they're not passing. They get a certain amount to like the duels, and you have to like pick your partner. And both the people that picked, and Asta, they picked them because they saw them and they're like, well, you're from the middle of nowhere, you're an orphan, you're not strong, so it's like an easy way to impress the captains because they get to pick who they want to join them. Um, well, that's not the case. Like, like wipes the floor with his guy super easily, and Asta just pretty much cuts him down. Um, and Asta, they're like so, like, thrown off because they can tell he doesn't have magic, but they're like, well, what is that? Is it anti-magic? Because that's what it seems like. It's like anti-magic. But it's not coming from Asta. Like, he doesn't have the anti-magic. Anti-magic is in the sword. And that's how he can, like, cut through spells and stuff. It, like, makes it go away. So, um, everyone, like, gets, like, their hands and gets selected to, like, which squad wants them. And, like, us and Unit are, like, the last ones. And for, everybody wants him. So he gets the pick. So he wants to be the, what do they call them? I think they say Wizard Emperor? Magic Emperor? I can't remember the name. It's been so long. Don't come at me. But anyways, like, he's the strongest level of knight. Like, it's him up top and everybody else below, like the captains and everybody. So, if I remember the name, so it's gonna bother me. Because they, like, the subbed and the dubbed have a different name for it. There we go. Okay. Not Wizard Emperor. Wizard King. They have their own king, but he's not the Wizard King. He's just the king of Clover. So, Wizard King. I couldn't remember if it was Wizard King. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. So, it is Wizard King. He wants to be Wizard King. Wants to be Wizard King. So, he thinks the best way to accomplish that goal is to be at the best squad. So, he chooses that one. And when it comes to Asa, nobody's picking him. And then he gets a little upset, and he's like, you know what? It doesn't matter if you don't pick me right now. I'm never gonna give up. I'm going to be the Wizard King. Because that's his goal as well. That stopped, like, silence. Like, the other people that were still there, like, they couldn't believe it, and the captains were so angry because to be the Wizard King, you have to be stronger than all of them. You have to beat all of them. So it's just like, you have no magic and you have the audacity to say that you're gonna be our superior. Ooh, you could feel the energy just like skyrocket, like, from them. They were so upset. And Yami jumped down and he was talking to him. He's the captain of Black Bulls. And he explained that. He explained why he made everybody mad, and he explained everything. And eventually, he's like, you know what? Join me. Become a Black Bull. I don't know if you're going to be able to do it, but I'm going to have fun watching you, whichever way it goes. Like, I'll take responsibility for you. And it just goes from there. And he meets all the people from Black Bulls, all his friends, and he goes on like adventures, and like they have jobs that they have to do, and they do the jobs, and he grows as a person, and he gets stronger, and he gets his found family in the Black Bulls, and not us, and on his own. He's making connections as well. He's getting stronger, and they're both getting stronger, and they're both making impressions. And it's a fun anime overall, and seeing how much Asta can encourage people and like just make a difference and get people to follow him and believe in him. It reminds me of Naruto, if I'm being honest, how he did the same thing. Ichigo did it as well, but Ichigo and Naruto are different in the sense where they were these prodigies. They came from the best of the best. They didn't know that. They were like kept from the truth, both of them. And Asta is also kept from his truth. I skipped ahead and looked it up, so I understand why he doesn't have any magic. There's speculation of who his father might be, but yeah. So, anyways, what I'm getting at is you really want to see it. You really want to see all the magic and all the people. Personally, I liked seeing Noelle. She's I think she's a princess if I'm not mistaken. I like seeing her grow because before her power is water and it's so immense, kind of like Naruto's, where she can't control it. And they look down on her and be like, you're weak because you can't control it. She just has so much. It's like she's trying to control an ocean when she was only focusing on trying to control, like, water from the sink. Like, that's not the same. So, yeah, so it's just too much for her. Way too much. But they help her, they get her a wand, and then they never give up on helping, and she is able to blossom. She wasn't able to, sorry about the fly, I don't know where it came from. It was like not here and it's just like appeared. But she was not allowed to try out with everybody else. Her brother basically, I don't know if he talked to all the other captains or he just talked to Yami from the Black Bulls. But he was like, you're gonna join since you want to, and you're gonna be with them. Like that's what's gonna happen. You don't get to try out. They don't get to pick you. They're not gonna see that you're like not making fun, but that you're not gonna embarrass us. Basically, I don't like that. And it's so cool later on where she has to save her siblings, like not this brother, not the oldest brother, but the other two that are always like making fun of her and mocking her, like she's like so useless. She saved them, her brother and her sister, and like she just had this biggest smile, like, yeah, I did that. I saved you. Um, so yeah, it's just so interesting. And there's some kind of curse on her. I don't really understand it. I guess it's the curse that took their mother. They always blamed Noelle that it was like her birth that caused it, but I guess there was this curse on her. Like somebody was jealous, some witch, I think from the Spade Kingdom, was jealous and cursed her, and I guess like the curse is activated if you know about it. And I don't know if she was cursed when she was pregnant with Noelle or why, because she has two daughters, why it would go to Noelle and not the other daughter. So, yeah, like it got passed on to Noelle. So that's why the older brother keeps his distance because he doesn't want to lose his little sister, and that's why he acts like he can't stand her. And the other two, I think they're just jealous. Um, but anyways, there's like so much to the story and so much to Asta, and there's a part where he loses his powers and his whole, um, you know, Black Bull family comes together to help him get his powers back. And it's such a moving time, and it's so like, oh my goodness. It's like such a beautiful anime. Like it reminds me a lot of Naruto and Bleach and Fairy Tail just mixed into one anime, which I absolutely love. I don't want to give away too much, but that's the gist of it, trust me. You will love it. I absolutely love it. I know there's so much about their abilities and the people that I haven't got over, but you just have to watch it. I like the Black Bulls, like how like Noelle's like crazy, and then they have a witch because I guess witches and wizards are different. Um, she ran away from her witch family and stumbled across them, and there's this guy that comes from nobility, and he ran away from his family. Like he was never good enough for them. His powers are like portals. There's this. A lot of them come from nobility or something. Now that I'm thinking about it, but I was gonna say there was this other person, where there were nobles, but their family passed away, and other people stole from them, so they were like out in the streets, and he was doing what he had to do. He became a criminal to help his little sister. But it's crazy that there's so many people from like nobility, from like these like high up families that became outcasts, and now they're here. So yeah, then there's Luck, who's kind of crazy. He's super strong, but he's crazy. So there's so many like fun ones, and I can't remember. Like, let's see if I can find all their names. So Vanessa's the witch, Yami is the captain. There's Charmy, who's so cute, and I guess she's half dwarf. There's Luck, he's crazy. There's the guy with fire, and I can't remember if his name is Magma. I thought it was. But yeah, he's like cool, and he's like really close with Asta, and there's like so many of them. There's Gray, who you think is this big, scary guy, and you turn out this cute little girl. There's like so many Black Bulls and so many like great people, and just like they're quirky in their own ways and they're special, but they love each other, and I love that. So be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!